a 2 and a 3.
Hey, my internet friends and family. Welcome to our Georgia suburban homestead. Today we're going to make shrub. Raspberry shrub. Love raspberries. To make shrub, and well, let's go back a little bit. Shrub is short for the Arabic word for to drink, which is like shrubbery or something. I'm not real sure I can pronounce it correctly, but that's where it came from. And like many things in the West, if it came from Arabic and you mention that, you might get yourself burned at the stake. So a lot of folks don't know that. Anyway, it was a way of preserving fruit a long time ago when they didn't have refrigeration. And so basically what they were doing is they were mixing their fruit with some vinegar. In this case it's apple cider vinegar. And if they had sugar of some form, maybe honey, they would add that in. So we got some sugar. I buy my sugar in small amounts because I work with my bees, right? Anyway, typically, once you've mashed your fruit up and made it into kind of like a, I don't know, maceration. There's a good word, maceration. You're going to mix it with equal amounts of sugar and vinegar. And you put it in a bottle like so. And then you let it sit for a while so that the flavors of the fruit can, what's the word I'm looking for, can come out into all the vinegar and sugar. And the vinegar and sugar will keep it from rotting on you. And that's how they preserved it. And after about 2 weeks, then you go in and you filter the seeds and the skins and all that back out, so that you end up with a kind of a syrup. Which what's the Arabic term? A sherbet.
Sherbet.
Sherbet. So let's do some mashing. Everybody knows how to do mashing, right? So what we want to do is make sure we get all those little raspberry cells opened up and broken up. Now the sugar and vinegar will actually extract the fluid, kind of dehydrate the fluid out of there. So if you don't get them all broken up, it'll mummify them. So just make sure you get it good and macerated so the sugar will mix in real well. There. And you'll see that this actually makes a little bit of juice, but it's all mixed up with the pulp, so it won't work that well. Now shrubs, as I said, were used as a way of preserving fruit before they had refrigeration. And they kind of fell out of favor after refrigeration came into use. So let's see how much we got here.
2 cups.
Look on the right side of the jar. Close to 2 cups. And I'm going to mix the sugar in at this point. It'll make it a little easier to deal with, I hope. Apple cider vinegar is the acid part of it, and it will prevent the botulism from forming. So you see that that's still pretty fluid. It's a funnel. It fits over the bottle. Makes it easy to pour the stuff in.
So what's the proportion of fruit sugar to apple cider vinegar?
Equal proportions.
So 2 cups of each in this instance?
2 cups of each in this instance. Yeah, I like mixing the sugar in before I put it into the bottle because then it's a lot easier to mix. And we'll pour.
2 cups of apple cider vinegar.
Yep. I'll use it to wash off the bits and pieces so I get all my good fruit. Put the lid on there and give it a good shake so it's all mixed together. Who needs shake rates? You can just do it this way. Yeah, you might want to put a label on here so you know when you started this or when you need to separate it back out. The reality is that it'll sit on a shelf like this for a long time, but you know, it might discolor eventually. So wait about 2 weeks, filter that back out, get you a nice little strainer, and put it in there, strain it, smash it down a little bit so you get all the goodness out of it. Dump that out, put a little more in there. So, raspberry shrub, ready, February 16th. I'll stick that right up there.
Now, do they have to shake this periodically as they, put it on the kitchen counter and keep an eye on it?
Yeah.
So you notice that
the sugar here separated out. So, for the first 2 days, go in there and shake that up. And that sugar will dissolve as it starts pulling the juices out of the fruit. It dissolves. So about morning and night for a while. Give it a good shake. Yeah, if you're impatient, you can put this on a stove and cook it for about 30 minutes. And then strain it out. The heat will kind of burst the cells of the fruit so that you can extract the fluid. And then when you strain it out, make sure you smash the pulp real good to force as much of that fluid out as possible. This, and if you got raspberries coming in a little bit every day, mix your sugar and your vinegar up. Put it in your bottle, and then as you pick your raspberries a little at a time, smash them up, put them in the bottle. Smash them up, put them in the bottle every day. When you say you pick, a handful of raspberries or whatever, smash them, put them in the bottle. And
what other fruit would you suggest using?
Oh, these shrubs were made with all sorts of fruit because that was one of the best way of preserving it. And you can make it with strawberries and raspberries, apples. People made them with apples, pear, sherbet. Some folks mix some spices in with them, cardamom and stuff like that. They got real fancy for a while. And
elderberry?
Oh yeah, elderberry's a good one.
Blackberry?
Yeah, any berry.
Blueberry?
Yeah, if it's a juicy berry and you can smash it and extract fluid out of it, yeah, smash it, mix it with your sugar, and let the sugar kind of suck some of the fluid out, and mix in your vinegar so it won't rot and or go bad on you. Set it on your shelf for a few days, then you strain it all out and you've got yourself a nice little syrup. It's going to be tart. It's kind of like a sweet and sour fruit thing. And I guess one of the other reasons it kind of fell out of favor is, yeah, that much vinegar, it's pretty acidic. And you want to kind of fight the acidity after you make a drink from it. Yeah. So folks, come back in 2 weeks and we'll strain this out and put it in probably a smaller bottle, and we'll show you how to make a nice little drink out of it. Alright folks, so we got it ready here. We're going to sit it on the shelf for a couple of weeks, and so y'all come back in a couple of weeks and watch us strain it out and figure out how to use it in something really nice. Yeah, we got all sorts of ways you can use Shrub. So press the little button to subscribe so that you won't miss our thing. That little bell thing, you turn it on, it'll alert you that when the 2 weeks is up. Give us a thumb up even, make a comment so we know whether you like it or not, or make suggestions. Alright, y'all come back now. Bye.